Yep. It's the same thing we have to look at now.
Same as last week's, yeah.
Okay, I didn't think there was anything different.
Mm-hmm. No, I like getting it on my phone. I
Yeah.
wasn't getting advance. And if it's something, I could better come in advance and pick
Yeah,
up
like the
sheets.
financials, I like that more
Mhm.
better.
Yeah.
Did you tell the young lady that? Yeah. Cold enough for you guys?
Hello, hello, hello.
Next Tuesday's supposed to be.
This is,
Really?
this is the 14th of January.
Mosquitoes aren't bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no ticks,
Let me see if
nothing.
we
Yeah, there's still stink bugs flying around places. You can't hear these things surviving.
Things are
Okay,
Yeah, things are good.
all right, yeah, there's just a lag.
Heat is cold.
Yeah, it's about a 30-second
Yes, you know
delay.
what, that's
So
what
when
they
we end the
say, we
meeting
didn't
and
get
you
enough
end
of
it,
this
it
cold the
cuts
last
off
3
after
years,
the last
and
few
that's
Next
why
Tuesday,
the
the high
bugs,
is
the
1
grubs,
degree.
everything is so much worse.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Tuesday's supposed
You're
to be
right.
Next
You're
week's
totally
a cold
right on
day.
that.
Okay, everybody ready?
I might have to miss
Get
the
a snow
meeting.
day?
Yeah,
We'll have it at your house.
you can
Stay
take
in-
any
stay
day
in-
you want, Nikki.
The Bahamas or something.
You might be stranded.
Are those doors open over there?
I'll go check.
Yeah.
I think so.
Are they? I didn't,
It's too cold and
I
icy
can
for anyone to come
Yeah,
over.
Right.
although some of these cars was
Gates.
outside running. Pickup truck. I don't know, it was all snow covered.
No, or-
but the car was running.
Closed.
yeah, 'cause I usually open them.
Because I saw the truck.
The gates are open.
Yeah, I did, it was green, I didn't recognize it, yeah.
I don't,
I saw a big.
you know, you might not get the usuals 'cause it's cold out.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame
You know
them.
her by her license plate.
Watch us on TV.
And we got the same thing on the agenda, so
Yeah.
it's. Okay, John gets settled, we'll,
Yeah.
everybody else ready? Everybody ready? Okay. Good evening. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Committee of the Whole meeting of the Village of Walton Hills, Tuesday, January 14th, 2025 at 7:01 p.m. I'd like to also welcome any residents or non-residents that are watching our live stream. Next order of business is Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everybody. Roll call, Nikki?
Councilman Nielsen?
Here.
Councilwoman Kanzoni?
Here.
Councilwoman Allen?
Here.
Councilman Spitznagel.
Here.
Councilman Whedon?
Here.
Okay, all council present, along with our fiscal officer Nicole Sell, our law solicitor John Montello. Okay. Any comments related to the agenda items? We're also gonna go through them, so. Any comments from anybody watching the live stream?
No.
Also to make notes, anybody watching the live stream, you can type in your comments anytime during the meeting too. We'll address them. Okay, we have the legislation. I know last week at the Committee of the Whole, we talked about Resolution 2025-1, and that's Rob Kelman, our street commissioner. That is one-year contract. As told people before, we would have liked to have changed it, but we couldn't due to Ohio Revised Code, so we do have to go through this every year. I know we talked, I would like to see him reappointed, the council was in favor of that. I'd like to have it on the agenda for next week for suspension.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes,
If it's okay, I'd like to introduce that next week for suspension.
okay, just remind me at that time, there's no problem with that. We have item B, Resolution 2025-2, Natalie Buck, the Recreation Community Life Director. I also asked to renew her, we'll call it contract or ordinance or legislation for her 1 year. And I'd like to ask for suspension for next week on that. Council seems in agreement with
Yes.
that?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
I'd like to introduce that if we're picking today, if I
Yeah,
can
that's
introduce
fine.
that next
That's-
week.
If everybody's good with that, Council
Mhm.
President good with that, doesn't,
Thank you.
just gotta write Jennifer Allen. Diane, okay. Then we have item C, Resolution 2025-3. That's the Chagrin Valley Engineering Service Agreement. With Chagrin Valley, our representative is Joe Gelati. I think there was a question that I didn't get. What was it that I didn't get answered? Did we have a question on that?
About the budget, if the new numbers were placed in.
That's right.
Yes, I did talk to him, and he said yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
So I'd like to renew that contract with your support,
Mhm.
if everybody would be good with that for suspension next week.
Yep.
Okay,
Mr. Mayor, I'll introduce that for suspension.
okay. All right. Then we have item D, which is Resolution 2024-4, Internet Auction. It's a resolution that allows us to advertise our equipment on the internet, something we do every year. I know we talked about, all these items we talked about pretty extensively last week. Is everybody okay with that one?
Mhm.
Also we'll have for suspension and have it on next week's agenda, okay?
Mr. Mayor?
Yes,
Last week Ray had inquired as to what we sell on there and also any information that we can get. Lisa Canzoni is in charge of that. I asked her for a list today of any items sold. Typically, it's through GovDeals, I believe.
okay.
And I had actually initially asked Rob, but he said Lisa pretty much manages all of that, so we should have a little bit more information I can forward to you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. Under other business, I don't know, Nikki, you just kind of want to give an update where you're at with the financials, but I know you did prepare something here about the note. Council President Whedon asked about that, so if you want to maybe go through that. If everybody's good with that?
He, Mr. Mayor, Council President Whedon asked for some information on as far as how all the numbers played out, so I copied, gave everyone a copy of the details on the note.
Do you want anything to help us with anything? You want to go through it a little bit, Nikki, or is everybody pretty good with? I know you just received it, so.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, go ahead.
I know probably what 1/5 of the stuff is on here as far as their terminologies and stuff, what this means. I don't know if you want to, if you can go through that, like, I'm just noticing, lower left corner, first column there, deal expenses, okay, so that's to put the bond, our expenses for putting the bond out to market, is that
Correct.
true? Okay. What's CUSIP and DTC? They're nominal payments, but, and OMAC, do you know what those are?
OMAC is, it all has to do with Treasury, and I'm going to be very honest, I would have Matt Stu come in or someone from Bricker if you want to know all of the detailed on what these charges are.
Okay.
They can speak to it better than I. They're the bond counsel.
I know we
Okay.
asked last year about it, and those are, I know most of them, their answer was, those are customary charges that
Yeah, they're
anyone
all,
would be charging, even if, whatever bond counsel you went through.
Right.
yeah, I don't think,
Yeah, no,
I
but-
don't need for myself to bring that in.
Yeah, you're
Maybe we
just
can
trying to
just
give
get
us
a email from them or something, like I know the coupon and the yield, price truncate, I don't know what the truncate means or the price, I just don't know what that means.
John, any of those you can help us with on there?
Trying to Google it here to see if I can.
Okay,
get
that's
a
fine.
better answer.
And, yeah, so, you know, just for my own edification, so I can look at this intelligently, because I know the 1,820,000, that's what we have outstanding, I know that. Gross premium, do you know what that is? Under would be the second column lower. I see where the expenses come
Oh,
from.
That's the
excess
premium from the sale. I do know that. And then they deduct the charges from that.
Okay.
But I can ask him to give a little bit more of a detailed information on it.
Just, yeah.
And this was
I'd
from Matt?
appreciate it.
I believe
Or was
it,
it from Catherine?
I believe it came from Catherine.
Okay.
Yeah, I can
Yeah, we
check the
can-
email, but I can get a little more detail on
That's
what
right,
all
there-
of these
there are-
items are.
There are bond counsel, and we use Matt as a consultant, so getting that information is not,
Yeah, they can probably fire off an email with the definitions of these terms. and
Right.
That's
Mhm.
good enough for me. Thank you.
Mayor Colgraf?
yes.
Yeah, when I talked to Nikki or Nicole regarding this, it was just to get some sense of how things shook out. I thought in the previous years that there was actually Matt had come and kind of given a follow-up after, you know, we did the legislation back in October, November, whenever it was to authorize, but I thought he came back and just kind of closed the loop. If not, as my memory.
I think you did.
Yeah, so, you know, if not necessarily next Tuesday, but if that's possible, for just him to come and just kind of close the loop as to where we are, you know, with this process, that's all.
Okay, yeah, he's always glad to come and explain or talk to us, so I don't think there'll be a problem. It's always good to hear from him, because he always makes me feel better when he says, we're doing okay, you know, it's just, so,
Mr. Mayor?
yes.
Nicole, when you do have him come, could you give us a copy of the legislation again? Because that had all the projects listed in it and what was there,
Sure.
you know, so we just have that to compare with this. Although the number comes out to what you had said and stuff, so,
Right. Yep. I can do that.
thank you.
So how about maybe the first or second COW meeting in February? Would that work?
Yes, it would. Well, the second CLW is, if we go through the form, that would be our finance committee meeting that, you know,
Okay.
that evening as well, so that may be a great time to do it.
Right, and it'd be good, because you'd probably be wrapped up with everything, and, or at least have a, you know,
Mm-hmm.
okay. And then if that works for him, if not, we'll try for the first one, you know. But we'll shoot for the second COW meeting in February.
February 11th.
Is that the date? Okay, February 11th. wish it was March 11th, and we only have a few more weeks of crappy weather, right?
All of April and May and.
Okay. Nikki, did you want to talk about any, just kind of giving up like where you're at, or just getting closer, or
Oh, yeah,
anything?
we should have some statements done by next week. I'll try to get them to you beforehand, probably Friday or Thursday if possible, so that you have a chance to review, and any questions you can forward to me so I can have prepared for the council meeting.
Mhm.
Thank you, Nikki.
We passed out what we received from NOPEC, which we're happy about. I mean, it's every penny counts. And you can take a look. Nikki was looking at it, and I don't know, did you talk to Rob at all? I haven't yet about it.
I have not.
But we did good. We already, we're done with our 23. We do have a balance for 24, which we have to spend by the 26th, by November 30th, 2026. So we get a lot of time we can combine, and actually then we have another 6,800. We did, we have nothing available now, so Rob did use it, which is a good thing. We had till November 2025, but we've already used it. So, just wanted to give you the letter on that. So once we'll talk with Rob and see if he has any idea what he wants to do with it. I think there might be something here with the lights in the ceiling or something he's talking about, so. I don't know if anybody has any questions on that, but it's another positive thing.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
we would also be receiving the Community Sponsorship Award that we typically use for the picnic in the summertime. It's $1,500.
From NOPEC. You have that paperwork? Is that the one you wanted me to make a copy, and I said don't make one? I should have listened to it.
That's okay. It looks the same, just says 1,500 Community Sponsorship Award.
We'll throw that in there. I might have wrote on it, or you might have wrote on it. That might have been why. Anybody else have anything under other business?
Mr. Mayor? Oh, well, my question is to Ray. Will you have for next week our list of dates for our committee meetings?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I'll send that in to
Mary?
Mary. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I know she was putting a sheet together too, not only for the journal, but I think she was putting a sheet together to distribute to everybody. Just a general sheet with committees and stuff. I know she was working on it for the journal too, because we'd like to put that in the journal, council president and who's chair and what committee, and who's on that committee, in case residents want to talk to somebody specifically related to that committee. That's really all I have. I don't know. Ray, you had something?
Yeah, Mayor Collier, I had one item I just wanted to share with council and our viewers and our residents. 2-3 years ago, perhaps, the Bedford hospital closed. Very big loss to our area, our region. For one of the things that Bedford, University Hospital has done, and you all may be already aware, and our rec department may already be aware, the Hospital has opened the Community Wellness Center at the Bedford Clinic or the Bedford Hospital. And I just wanted to share some information on that because I think it's important for our residents and other viewers. There's a lot of informational offerings that are being held at that facility. Things from, cooking demonstrations to exercise classes, art therapy, walking clubs, gardening information, yoga, tai chi, a variety of offerings to just help improve the quality of life of the residents in this, whoever decides to go. And I just wanted to share that. It may be something that our rec department may already have this information, I don't know. But I stopped in, I've been there a few times. And being there, you see other members from the broader community, not just Walton Hills. And you can really see how people's lives are actually really impacted by, and how thankful some people are for some of these offerings. And so I just wanted to share that, and I have a January calendar. I can leave it for Mary if the rec department doesn't already have it.
That'd be great.
So in addition to kind of complement what the great offerings that we have here in Walton Hills, here's some, maybe some other additional pieces, including biometric screenings, things like that. We all need to know what our quote-unquote numbers are, although we don't always want to know.
That's right.
Free biometric screenings, and I just wanted to share that information.
Yeah, that would be great, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I know from the Bedford school system, you asked to share what we've got from Mr. Commander.
Right.
And Mary, she tweaked it a little bit because it was more of it is on our meeting
Good.
page. So
Thank
I
you.
don't know if you've seen that. She did put it on there. Just, so maybe some of our residents or even council members might have to go. So all the information's there.
I
if you need.
graduated now, it's good.
Any other business? Does anybody have anything? Okay, let's just kind of recap then. So we'll have all these items, same items on there. The only thing I probably am going to add, I know I talked about a little bit last week in the executive session. There's some employees and stuff, all good, but it's something we need to talk about in the executive session. So if everybody's okay with that, I think maybe some economic development too, so we'll see how that, I don't think there's any litigation or anything we want to talk about, is there, John, or maybe? Okay.
Maybe one thing.
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Mayor, could you
Yes.
put in the discussion for the dispatchers also?
Yeah, we can do that.
Thank you.
Do that. Okay. Anybody else? And if anybody thinks of something or something to add, or let Ray know, or me know, or Nikki, and we'll get it on there. Or John. So, boy, this is another short meeting, but we kind of hashed it out quite a bit
Yeah.
less.
And it's snowing pretty good out there.
Is it really?
Yeah, the cars that were
Oh,
already
boy.
here when I came in were completely covered already.
Well, we'll give you a brush.
That's okay. I have a service coming up for me.
But it's not icy, so we don't have to scrape.
So, yeah, anything, Nikki, do we have anything else coming up that we normally do in January? Maybe just some things in February we can talk, we won't, for February we'll have, but nothing, I don't see nothing else to be added to the agenda for next week. John? So it should, yeah, should look pretty much the same. Do we need Natalie, Rob, or Joe here? Okay, everybody's good, good.
It's gonna be
Okay.
1 degree.
No, I know, but still, I don't. I'll let them know that, and I think that is a sign of confidence too, and I appreciate that. I think they'll appreciate that too. Okay. Well, I guess I'll ask for a motion for adjournment.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion for adjournment of the COW meeting for January 14th, 25.
Is there second by Councilman Spitznagel, made by Councilwoman Allen. Vote on the motion.
Councilman Nielsen?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kanzoni?
Yes.
Councilwoman Allen?
Yes.
Councilman Spitznagel.
Yes.
Councilman Whedon?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Meeting adjourned at 7:24 PM.
I think that's a record.
Yeah, it might be, gosh.
23 minutes.